Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your brother Frona back at with another P5X video. Just want to make a quick PSA type of video to let you guys know, if you haven't been keeping up with the news of the game, that we recently, because actually reset just hit, let's see what time it is, almost an hour ago, they recently just brought back the 2x drop rate event for certain realm of repression stages. This time around it's actually for the most important ones, or I should say the ones that people are going to want to farm the most, being Alluring Aroma, Gear Forging, and Enlightenment. And I will say, I'm glad, even though I'm putting out this video the day that it goes out, which is, sorry about that. I've been having some family affairs going on, not anything serious, but just spending time with them, having fun, all that good stuff. So I did not get to put this out sooner than I would have wanted to, but despite all that, I'm actually glad they are giving a much longer, not much longer, but at least a couple days notice in advance before dropping the event, because we actually go to like the last time they put out a notice for a similar event like this. Yeah, literally announcement dropped the 28th and the event was already out by the time they even dropped the announcement. So it's like, why are we receiving communication after the fact that it's already out in the game? I'm not sure, but they seem to have done a better job overall since putting out that one dev note way back when they said they were going to improve their communication. And so far, it's looking a lot better than it was before, I'll say that much. But outside of that, if you're unfamiliar with the event, every day for the next week, you'll get a free coffee aid one time a day, and you will have a total of 5 runs basically that you can do where you get double the rewards. And after you do those 5 runs, it'll go back to regular drop rates, and you'll have to wait until the next daily reset to get those 2-time event reward runs back. As you can see, I already did mine for the day because I was not going to wait. And so if we go in, like I said, it's for these 3 right here: Alluring Aroma, Gear Forging, and Enlightenment, for your character materials to awaken them to the next level. Same for your weapons with the Gear Forging, and then getting your skills up to as high as possible with the Enlightenment. So I just want to put this video out to let you guys know that this event is going on, because you do not want to slack on this event. It is a great time to get a couple extra resources than you would normally, especially for important, valuable resources like these 3. You're going to need these a lot, especially if you just hit level 70. If you've been playing since day one, you should be past level 70 by now, but if you recently just hit level 70, you're definitely going to be needing these more than ever, because the grind from 70 to 80 for your characters and their weapons is quite massive, I will say. So being able to have this event come out around this time, especially since we just got Cord and Rico too, is honestly really nice. I'm glad they brought that out for these 3 rather than the Pursuit of etc ones. And again, I do want to make clear that since there are a limited amount of runs that you can get extra rewards for, don't feel like you're wasting out on or missing out on any opportunity costs by not mass spamming all your coffees into this event, because I mean, you can do that, sure, but you're only going to get rated up rewards for 5 runs. After those runs are done, you have to wait to the next reset, so you can't just dump every single stamina pot you have into these 3 nodes here and expect to get 2 times rewards the entire time. It's not how that works, which, depending on how you look at it, can either be unfortunate or fortunate. I think it's a mixture of both. Obviously unfortunate, because if it were up to me, I would like to kind of spam these 3 nodes as often as I wanted to and get double up rewards, but at the same time, for people who actually saw a comment on, I forgot whose YouTube video it was, but there was an individual who had a glitch when they were clicking on their staminas, and every time they clicked the use button, nothing would happen, so they just kept clicking it because they thought it wasn't registering. And then lo and behold, they reboot their game and see that all their coffee aids are gone, and then they have like 9999 stamina they basically have to use as soon as possible if they want to not miss out on the regular refreshing stamina that they get every day. So I just wanted to put that out there. I'm not sure how long this video is going to end up being, but just wanted to make sure, because we're aware that this event was going on. As for how I'm going to go about doing it, I've already done my runs today, specifically for the character materials. I think I'm gonna do like a 4-day, 3-day split of character materials and weapon materials respectively. I typically don't need really the skill materials as much because I'm not really focusing too much on their skills as compared to the actual levels of the characters and the weapons themselves. So I should have a decent amount of these kind of stored up. I definitely could use more, but I mean I have enough blues to be able to craft purples into golds if I really need to. But again, I'm not trying to get their skills up to max immediately right away. I would rather get my characters and weapons up to 80 as soon as I can, because I have been honestly slacking on it for a pretty long time. It actually hasn't even been my major focus since hitting account level 70, just because I was prioritizing personas and revelation cards, of course, over that. Because again, like I said, the grind to get your units and weapons to 80 from 70 is huge. So I didn't feel like dropping all my coffee aids right away just for that, when I could just wait until potentially hitting level 80, which I'm getting, definitely wouldn't say close. I'm still almost level 78 here, but getting closer and closer. So by the time I do hit account level 80, I could probably get a majority of my units to level 80 if I haven't already. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Quick little PSA here. It's your boy Frona. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.